Boy, they ass came and got down on our ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, the human beings came right behind them. That's how it went. All right. They came over the sand, and that's how they got us. Cause like, when they came, they just started warring with us. They literally like got up on us and started killing us. So we started killing their ass, and a whole other war broke out right there. But we was already warring with the human beings right before that. We not even knowing the human beings what to get there. Now we out there warring with the Moors. Keep in mind, the Moors are still gods. So they have spirit, soul. They have the same power we have. So we warring with their ass like a motherfucker. And you know, it's harder fighting our own than it is fighting human beings and Pleiadians. Because the human beings and Pleiadians not strong like we is. But we strong as fuck. You fighting another god. So while we fighting the fucking Moors, the human beings come jump back in. Then here come the Pleiadians. Then here come the reptilians. So now we basically, right here on this planet, we getting jumped. We fighting reptilians, Pleiadians, human beings, Moors, which was our own people. Fuck it, they was under a spell though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you thinking? Have you ever seen like the old Superman cartoons where they show you? Yeah, they definitely backdoored our ass. Definitely. Today we call it backdoor. They backdoored the fuck out of us twice. All right. Now, but they, you know, they were under spells though too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they ass got out there. Just man, they showed you that shit in Wakanda, man. Look, Wakanda got so much hidden gems in it from our true history. It's crazy. In Wakanda, why do you think at the end when it went to that war, what happened on Wakanda? It was Wakanda fighting Wakanda. Y'all remember that? That come from what happened in real life. That's how it went. And nigga, you know, so the human beings, what they did was they used us to defeat us. Like they still do to this day, nigga. So when you see them out here having us kill each other right now, having us thinking it's the black. Every time somebody black get killed, motherfuckers be like, oh, niggas love quoting that dumbass Tupac line. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Pac. But I don't fuck with one line he said when they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing how to kill him. That's one of the lines that Tupac rapped. That if I was like older with Pac, I would have checked his ass behind that shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about, fam? Like, Lemmy would have been this age, and Tupac was out, and I'm out, nigga. He would have fucked with me up to that line, nigga. Because I would have checked his ass like, what you just say, nigga? Why would you just tell these people, they say it's our own kind we should fear, but they say it's the white man we should fear, but it's our own kind doing all the killing here. That's basically keeping the narrative going that it's our fault that this shit is happening to us, and that's not what's going on. Feel me, nigga? So that's how they defeated us on this day. Right here on July 4th, nigga. Right here on this day. This what they celebrated for. They finally defeated us wholly, and now they finally got the ram. They started their company, the United States, 1776. It was black Moors who helped make the Declaration of Independence. Facts, nigga. And it was Moors who designed all the fucking cathedrals in Europe, nigga. Facts, nigga. Now, you need to ask why, and I'm just explaining to you why. A lot of y'all just got branch knowledge. I'm here to give you the seed knowledge. Because on Wikipedia, on Google, in school, they get your ass branch knowledge. Remember, it's a whole tree of knowledge. They just gave your ass the branch. You got to figure out how the fuck the tree grew. See what I'm saying? To know what happened, you just can't look at that branch and be like, well, that branch has a leaf on it. It's a whole story to how that leaf grew. And before that leaf was on that branch was on that tree. And before that tree was a tree, it was just it was in the ground, just a seed. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to the seed of shit. That's why when motherfuckers be in the comments commenting, you commenting from a branch point of view. Nigga, I'm divine insight. Nigga, I'm not even from, like, come on, bro. Like, I sit in front of you in this way. I use certain words in this way so y'all can relate. I'm a true life foreigner to this planet right now. Like, I'm a medium, man. Like, I ain't gonna never tell you shit wrong. You feel me? Like, this is the supreme facts of July 4th. This the day they defeated us, nigga. This the day they finally defeated us. And then they enslaved us right after this day. You feel me? And they used our own black fucking Moors to do it, nigga. And then in Europe, after they enslaved us, then they used the Moors, who were still under spells, to design Europe. And the Moors helped them design Europe, built everything. The Moors did. And then, after they got tired of the Moors, they killed their ass the fuck off. Go look at the European Moors wars, nigga. Because remember, fuck, y'all ain't gotta look up shit. I'm the teacher. I'll pull it up for you. Let me pull up because they don't tell you how it got there. I'm just connecting. I'm giving y'all the seats, nigga, on the boss, nigga. You hear me? Listen. Check this out. Check this out. Let me pull it up, man. Pull it up, man. They be trying to play me like I ain't. Come on, man. And everything I can't pull up. That's why I just give it to you like this. Some things I can, though. Up. Here we go. Okay. They like to call it the Reconquista. Everybody pay attention. Comments off for a second. I'm cutting the comments off. Everybody pay attention. This is what I want y'all to see. Now, I told y'all that they used the Moors to defeat us on this day today. And after they defeated us, they enslaved all the Anunnaki gods and goddesses. Then they turned around and used the Moors to build up Europe. The Moors being still under the spell that they've been under from the fucking Arcturians, went along to help the Europeans build up Europe. Now, as soon as they got the structure of this country is based around what? The Constitution, the Preamble, and the fucking Declaration of Independence. Do you know why? Who you think it was that told them they should have a Declaration of Independence if they want to keep us slaved? The Moors taught them that. The Moors taught them that. The Declaration of Independence is a fucking big ass spell, nigga. The Preamble is a fucking big ass spell, nigga. And when you recite it over and over, why you think they make you pledge allegiance to the flag, nigga? You're pledging your soul to that bitch, nigga. That's a spell, nigga. Who you think taught them to come up with a flag? Who you think? The Moors did, man. The Moors did. Now, all right. After they got tired of dealing with the Moors, they eradicated their ass. This is why to this day, right now, there are no more Moors on the planet. You know why? Because the era was called the Reconquista. Okay? So today we learning about something in class, y'all. The Reconquista. Okay? Now, what was the Reconquista, class? The Reconquista was a centuries-long series of battles by Christian states to expel the Muslim Moors, who from the 8th century ruled most of the Iberian Peninsula. Okay? So, of course they're going to add these lies. But look, date, 801 to 1492. That's a lie on that date. Who defeated the Moors in Europe? At the Battle of Tours, see what I'm saying? Why did the Moors, you know what I'm saying? So, the Moors were wiped out, nigga, by the same motherfuckers they helped. All of them. All right? Now, for you dumb motherfuckers who be out there calling yourself Moorish Americans, this is why when y'all ass go to court and y'all be like, I'm Moorish American, that shit don't be working. That shit don't be working, G. That shit do not be working, G. That shit don't be working, G. All right, comments back on. But look, right? This is why motherfuckers that be talking that I'm Moorish American shit, you wonder why they be laughing at your goofy ass. You know how many, I was locked up. You know how many niggas tried to go in court and go per se and use them I'm Moorish American, so y'all rules don't apply to me. Get that goofy ass found guilty. You sound crazy, man. You go in them people courtroom talking about I'm a Moor. You don't even know what a Moor is. They've been eradicated and destroyed, nigga. You feel me? And then see a lot of people, they read Noble Drew Ali. So this got motherfuckers feeling like they Moors. Nigga, you a Anunnaki God. You ain't no motherfucking Moor unless you want to be a house Negro. The Moors was the original house Negroes, nigga, that helped fucking these Pleiadians and human beings conquer us, nigga. And the Moors were black, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Facts. Supreme facts. And then right after they helped fucking Europe conquer us, Europe used their ass to build up Europe and France and Italy and the whole fucking Europe in the UK that you see today. That was all built and designed by the fucking Moors, nigga. By the fucking Moors, nigga. And right after they got through, as soon as they got through building up their shit, they slaughtered their ass. You know why they killed them? Because at the end, they still gods, nigga, who was under a spell. So they couldn't let the Moors just keep going. Eventually, if they didn't kill them off the Moors, nigga, that spell would eventually fuck around and broke down, and they would have started trying to war back. And when they started killing off the Moors, that's exactly what happened. The spell, as soon as they started killing the Moors, the spell broke. See, they started killing the Moors because they feared that the spell was gonna break, even though it wasn't gonna break. But you know, the people that put the spell on the Moors, they don't really know what they're doing. They know what they're doing to an extent. So them sensing that the spell was breaking down, well, let's just start killing their ass off before the spell break. And as soon as they killed the first Moor, who was still a god, the fucking spell broke. Back. And that's why the Moors started fighting back. And that's why it's called the Reconquista, nigga. When the Moors went to war with Europe, nigga. Right. Niggas don't even write. Shout out to S. Lee. Niggas try to jump in this university with me, y'all, like I ain't divine insight. I'm sitting here just to remind my people who they is. That's all I'm doing. They try to dispute, right? Supreme facts. Niggas just talking out the side of their neck. Now let's talk about this Anunnaki, African Sumerian text shit. First off, nigga, the fucking, you have two types of Anunnaki, right? You got the Atlantean Anunnaki, which is all of us. And then you got the Sumerian Anunnakis, which were what the Africans created. Okay, the Africans are who? Us. But the Africans created the Sumerian text after we fell in frequency. So basically the Africans who made up this lie about the Sumerian Anunnaki were basically under spells, and they were just telling false stories about the real Anunnaki to hide the truth of who the Anunnakis really are. All the way down to the point where it's like, if you look it up, it's gonna say Anunnaki gonna relate back to any Sumerian tablets or Sumerian text. You're gonna see that's where the credit gonna go to when you started talking about Anunnakis or Anunnaki. I told somebody on Instagram, got into my post, and was like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Why are you lying to people? We the Titans, the fucking Anunnaki are what the Africans created. Well, he true about them Africans creating that in a textbook. But no, because he said the Titans, because he thought we was Titans. Listen, we are, the name of your species is Anunnaki God. If you are black or Latino, you are Anunnaki God. Why is it called Anunnaki? Because this is planet Kai. And we are the Anunnaki. We've been Anunnaki, so that's why we named it Planet Kai. The fuck? We didn't name it Planet Moore, nigga. We didn't name it Planet Titan, motherfucker. Nigga, we the Titans. No, we not, nigga. You need to go within more. Nigga, the Titans are the 72 powerful ancestral spirits and energies that are locked deep within your genetics, you goofy, smoothie. The Titans are the ones that they trying to seal the fuck up, which is why they got motherfuckers taking the little vaccines and shit. Learn something, man. Instead of trying to get in here and help the CIA discredit this truth. Nigga, the people waking up regardless, man. We rising, nigga. Everybody see through all that fake shit, nigga. We ain't got a lie, nigga. Fuck the Moors, nigga. They ass sold us out, nigga. Spell or not. They shouldn't have got all close to the motherfucking white human beings when they was working with them. That's how the fuck she was able to get their ass to drink the shit, because the Moors was having sex with the fucking female human beings. And they wasn't supposed to do that shit. Nigga, we sent them in there to fucking help them. Niggas in there fucking on them. Niggas in there fucking on them. Niggas catching feelings. Now niggas pillow talking to them and shit. Like, now some real shit. The Moors was fucking the white females, nigga. We sent them to help them. Soon as they helped them at first, but soon as the white women started looking good, because they started looking good because the hair started leaving, the tail was gone. They started looking more in the image of our goddesses. So now you got these Moors in there. Now Cindy's looking a little more. She's looking a little more, you know, today than she did last week. You know what I'm saying? And niggas in there fucking them on the low. That's why Cindy was able to get up under a motherfucker with the, y'all should let me make y'all something to eat. Fuck out of here, old Delilah asshole. Like I said, nigga, if the Moors wasn't in there, if the niggas went up in there and did what the fuck they supposed to do, instead of catching feelings for the pussy, nigga, we wouldn't be where we at today, nigga. What did you talk about? Niggas went in there. If niggas wasn't fucking them, niggas wouldn't have been pillow talking. Now niggas want to catch feelings for these hoes, these white bitches that was against us. And now you giving this hoe the access codes to our ancient technology. Now this bitch then took the codes, took the drop back to them, and they done took over the whole planet. That's just like today. Home. Fuck that. Hell no. That watermelon was juicy as shit too. This is why the original saying come from, man, don't be pillow talking. That came from, we watched what the fucking Moors did, nigga. Nigga fell in love. Niggas fell in love. Now all of a sudden niggas want to give up access codes. Nigga, they didn't get an access codes to no white male. They didn't get an access codes to John. It was a white woman who they gave access codes to, who took it back to the Pleiadians. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. That's why I'll never settle down with nothing like them, because I already know what it is. Y'all been snaking us all through history. It's just motherfuckers don't know the deepness of this snake shit with these white racist women. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, it's some beautiful white women. I'm not racist. And if you're a beautiful white woman, I can acknowledge your beauty, right? Because, hold on. I'm not going to say and act like it's not no beautiful white woman. I be seeing white women thick as fuck nowadays. Tats, beautiful as fuck. Because they were made in the image of our supreme goddesses, these black and Latino women. So, of course, they're going to be beautiful to some extent. So, I'm not never putting the white race down. I'm just saying we don't supposed to mix our seed with y'all, because not once but twice when we tried doing it, the whole fucking species suffered, nigga. Well, really no once, because when they telling you about motherfuckers coming down and having sex with the human beings, they really talking about the Moors having sex with the fucking human beings. You know what I'm saying? And the gods came down and took them as wives. They was talking about the fucking Moors, who are gods, taking these fucking human beings as their wives, nigga. I'm being honest. I'm just connecting the dots. Feel me? Now, so, these bitches good. We're back right here, hitting on a whole nother level. Let me save them for later. I only got 4 left in this motherfucker. Knowing I'm gonna want some more when I get off here with y'all about it. Let me calm down if I eat them all on some. So, that was the first lecture, y'all, about Independence Day. Now you know what Independence Day is. That on this day we was defeated by these fucking human beings and Pleiadians. And that's why they celebrate it. That's why it's called Independence Day. It has nothing to do with fucking Great Britain going to war with the 13 colonies, because America is fucking Britain. The 13 colonies was fucking who? They were racist white motherfuckers, nigga. Fuck them titles, nigga. So you really believe that Great Britain went to war with their motherfucking self? Nigga, miss me with that whole story in the history books about the British are coming. The British are coming. Man, get y'all goofy ass out of here, man. The British are coming. And why you think they want us to pop fireworks on the 4th of July? In order for a firework to explode, what's the main chemical in it? Black powder, which is what? Carbon. And what are we? Carbon. Every fucking firecracker, nigga, they actually got weapons and projectiles like that. And they were used on that day to hurt us. They blew us up with all type of projectiles. That's why on the 4th of July, they like to celebrate by letting off fireworks. So they was letting off fireworks at our ass, nigga. Nigga, this shit get deep. Boy, they was letting them bitches off at our ass, nigga. So they always celebrate by letting them bitches off. That's why they celebrate. You know, black people, Latino people, we didn't know this. So we just celebrate every year with our family shit. And then to make it worse, then they want to turn around and feed us motherfucking pork and shit on that day. Knowing that some other shit is bad for us. Now they got us barbecuing. We letting off missiles and shit. Happy 4th, y'all, not even knowing what this shit about. Nigga, these people slaughtered our ancestors on this day, boy. This one, they got this bitch from us all the way. Fact. Now. Now. Boy, when y'all see me tomorrow, well, y'all ain't gonna see me tomorrow. Y'all see me Tuesday, boy, I'm gonna be so motherfucking healthy. Y'all like, damn, God got over it. Yeah, because I ain't got to get out here and meditate today. Drunk that lemon juice, all that shit coming out. I feel a whole lot better already. Like, my head was hurting when I first got on here with y'all. Like, my shit was hurting, nigga. My shit like, I'm like, man, let me go ahead. I got to talk to my people, though, nigga. I don't feel pain. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm mentalist. So I move around that. I know the avatar is prone to going through different ailments because we in this third density. So I can't go around the laws of physics. I can bend them, however, but you can't break them. You got to work within them. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that was the first lecture. And I told Bay, look, Bay got mad at me earlier. She came outside. Matter of fact, I was meditating earlier. I forgot. I bet it's only for like 6 minutes, literally. That's why I feel like I didn't meditate, because I only meditated for like 6 minutes. And she came outside and she tried to give me a kiss. And I was like, nah, man, I can't give you no kiss. I got a little wop the woo to get over real quick. I know if I kiss you, shit, your ass go. Now you around here with the cheese. Boy, Bay ass them there gave my ass a left hook. She wasn't trying to hear nothing. I'm like, no, babe, it ain't even like that. Because she couldn't tell. You know, like, y'all couldn't really tell. If I wasn't coughing, I could still flip, jump, run. Like, it's nothing like holding me back. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker wouldn't tell, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not coughing this and that. But yeah, though, so look, that was the first, like, yeah, she damn near left hooked my ass, y'all. She thought I was acting funny, nigga. Oh, you acting funny today, nigga? I can't get no lips. I can't get no juicy lips today. Better give me them big juicy lips, boy. Boy, you better give me them big juicy lips. That's what she said. I'm like, damn, babe, you gotta have some sympathy for me, man. I can't lay that thing down tonight. I'm gonna have to roll back and kicks it, chill. You feel me? I'm chilling. You gonna have to fall back. You be all right for a couple days. I gotta maintain my energy. You feel me? I'm trying to come and siphon my energy. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm recovering right now. You gotta try to siphon my energy, babe. You know I love you. I'm only talking shit like this because she's upstairs cleaning with my daughters, and I know she's not watching this live, and she's not gonna go back and watch it. So I can talk like this. I'ma just talk it up. We're gonna use our inside voices here, people, when we talk like this. You know, the wife, happy life, y'all. We gotta use our inside voices. We gotta use our inside voices here, people. You feel me? Hey, Tommy, he said do a live sober. Nigga, I'll never be sober, because I'm always high. I'm always on the high vibration. Why I want to be sober for? Why I want to vibe low for? I don't want to vibe low. If you want to motherfucking go to somebody that's sober live, go to they shit. Nigga, we get high in here, nigga. Feel me? You want to hit this? I will get your bitch ass out. Go to somebody else live, nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he talking about sober. You bring me to this the intermission, y'all, because this is a double lecture bonus today. That was 4th of July. We finna roll into the Larry Hoover lecture now. You see what I'm saying? So this the intermission. We can talk a little shit and smoke a little bit before we roll into Larry shit. And if we got a part 2 that we will. You know what we doing over here. And I got their ass good, didn't I? If I would have just attacked the 4th of July, y'all, they probably would have played with the video. But I just mentioned Larry, so they didn't see that first lecture coming, y'all. That's how I'm about to start doing that ass, nigga. Put up. You feel me? I should make a lecture to say everybody should everybody need to go get the vaccine. That's gonna be the title of my next lecture, y'all. It's gonna say everybody need to go get vaccinated, for real. That's gonna be the title. That's gonna be the title. Nigga, we gotta get slick here, y'all. You hear me, y'all? We gotta get slick here. You feel me? I just don't be trying to lie to the people, y'all. That's the old me. I used to lie a lot. That's the old me, y'all. So, you know, I don't be trying to lie to y'all. You feel me? But it ain't really lying to y'all. I might have to lie to them. So don't take it personally like I'm lying to y'all. Don't let this affect me and you. You watching me, Reflection? I'm not focused on the 989. I'm focusing on you at home who's watching me right now. I'm just talking to you. You being here all the time. Don't feel like I'm lying to you. Don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Just know sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. You feel me? All right. Now, I want to say something real quick because he mentioned doing live sober. That brings me into my next mini lecture. I'm going to make this a mini lecture. So now this is 3 lectures, y'all. I like this right here. I like this. And if you a blogger, please clip these 3 different lectures up for me. Title it. Rashad Jamal talks about 4th of July. Then title another one. Rashad Jamal talks about Sha'Carri Richardson. Then title the next one. Rashad Jamal talks about political prisoners. You feel me? I'm going to let y'all do the titling. Don't follow my titles no more, y'all. I might say, goddamn it, the next lecture is about motherfucking Cindy Who takes on Whoville. While the Grinch is watching, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that's what we gonna talk about, you feel me? Niggas gonna get on here like, Joe, why God say he got a lecture coming up on Cindy Who in Whoville? Like, I've been fucking with God for a minute, you know, and I can hang with him through, I done hung with him through tough situations. I done been with him through his ups and his downs now, but I'm gonna have to inbox, email him something. Why does the lecture says we're live in 7 days? Cindy Who takes on Whoville. What is reflection on? But when you come into the lecture, boy, it's gonna be about something totally, completely different. You hear me? Real, y'all. We gotta get creative, y'all. And then I'll just title it whatever and then tell y'all what the lecture about at the beginning. Or I'll put my motherfucking thumbnail on my motherfucking iPad and just pull the camera and show y'all this is the lesson about today. Don't worry about that title. So yeah, let me talk about Sha'Carri Richardson real quick too, y'all. Real quick, because he said do a live sober, so that lead me to my next thing I wanted to say. All right. So Sha'Carri Richardson, as we all know, was banned from running in her 100-meter final because she got caught getting high. That's what they say. All right. Me personally, I fuck with her. I fuck with what she was trying to do. Boom. Hold on, y'all. Bring the groceries in. Front door. Yeah, now look, right? Damn, all right, so check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. So, let's talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. So, what I wanted to highlight with Sha'Carri Richardson real quick was this. Did anybody notice, like, I don't know if, did y'all notice, like, honestly, did y'all notice how they said that they banned her because it was a performance-enhancing drug? That's what I want to know. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all? I mean, I know everybody focused on everything else. She got suspended for weed, whatever. You know, I'm explaining that in a second. But did you notice that they said that weed is considered? Hmm. Where'd my brush go? Did y'all notice that though? I'm gonna be honest with you. She ain't about no weed. I ain't getting high. I'm gonna tell y'all what it's about. Let's see. Trying to just put an article up, y'all. Okay, here we go, y'all. I want y'all to use your own intellect, y'all. Let's read right here. It says, hold on, y'all. Let's break this down, man. Let's break this down with my little wooden, with my petrified wood right here. A little back scratcher. So look. Well, it's complicated. USADA's page on marijuana explains that the drug is banned by the World Anti-Doping Association, whose rules USADA must follow because it meets their criteria. A, it possesses a health risk to athletes. I could see them saying that. B, it has to put, now this where they try to lose you at. Pay attention, y'all. They're not calling it a performance-enhancing drug. That's not the way they wording it, but that's what they're saying. They're not wording it like that, but that's what they're saying. Check it out. B, it has the potential to enhance performance. And C, it violates the spirit of sport. C and B is the same shit. All right? C and B is the same shit. Because think about it like, what you mean it violates the spirit of the sport? The only reason you saying it violates the spirit of the sport is if you believe it's something that's going to be performance enhancing. Like if a motherfucker took steroids. All right? So, they're letting you know right there that marijuana is a performance enhancing drug, y'all. Now, I want to zero in on that for a reason. Because many of you, I did a lecture on my website about cannabis and where it comes from. And you got to go on my website to see it, www.theuci.online. You hear me? Got to be a member to see it, but it's on there though. And, or you could just rent it. You could pay like $9.99 and rent it. But I got a video where I touched on cannabis. I talked about what planet it come from. I've touched lightly on it publicly, but I went into more depth detail on my website. And if you ever seen that lecture, it further let you know that what I taught y'all about cannabis was true and marijuana. This is true. All right? When I told y'all where marijuana comes from and what its reason is for, it's true. Now, if she's high and she's running, yeah, she will have a more enhanced performance than others who not high. As an ex-athlete, I could tell you we used to go play basketball high all the time. And boy, you be hooping. Cause see, cannabis work like this. All right? Cannabis work like this. And this is why they made it illegal. This is why it's illegal. It's only illegal because of it has the potential to unlock the DEA within us as well. And it definitely helps to open up the pineals of the poor white people, which would then side with us. So weed is literally only made illegal because the shit actually helps you. You know what I'm saying? Weed make you focus more on what you're doing, honestly. Like, if you smoke a blunt and you just sitting there and you ain't doing shit, you gonna zone out. But anybody that smoke weed to tell you, if you smoke a blunt and then you go do some shit, you're gonna be more focused on it, whatever you're doing. It's gonna be more intense. Well, that's why when people, you could talk to any street nigga. He ain't no intellect. He ain't kicking no history. Man, let that nigga hit the weed. He gonna sound like the smartest person he's ever been in his life. Because weed really is a plant that taps you into quantum physics, the quantum physics of you, the quantum realms of you, the astral planes. Facts. Now, that's why it's considered performance enhancing, nigga. That ain't steroids. She ain't taking no steroids. All right? So I want to highlight that weed real quick with her. But I also want to highlight this. This is what happened with Sha'Carri Richardson so everybody can know. Did she ever smoke weed? No, nigga. She ain't smoked no motherfucking weed. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Because listen, she is naturally fast. She has tapped into her DEA. All right? So by her being able to tap into her DEA, she only 5 feet. So 5 feet, 5'1". So anybody that's sprinter tell you that the longer your legs is, the more ground you cover. So in track, they normally like the sprinters' bodies are normally tall and lean. Even on the female side, she's short to be a sprinter. If you ever watched her run, they always mention that. She's only 5 feet. She's going against all odds and be smoking their ass. She outrunning motherfuckers 5'10", 5'11". So you know how strong her legs got to be to outrun somebody taller than her, because her legs got to move more because the long legs going to cover a lot of ground. Sha'Carri Richardson got to take 6 strides. Her 6 strides is 2 strides for another sprinter. Her 4 to 6 strides is 2 strides to another sprinter that's tall. So she was fucking the sport up. You feel me? You know, changing. Listen, it's just like my lecture I did on Mark Henry. The elites always go out their way to try to hide DEA. Anytime somebody taps into it, they hide it. Like, if an athlete tap into it and they can't control that athlete, they hide it. They made Mark Henry fucking retire from weightlifting at 22, 23 years old. And made his ass go wrestle just because he was going to wake up the world to how the fuck this nigga picking up 1,000 pounds? How you squatting? You feel me? That ain't no normal shit, nigga. Yeah, so that way y'all ain't got to see me when I spin my little bottle and shit. But yeah, though, you know, that ain't normal. You could do that with me. Look, instead of the elites telling you, like, Rashad Jamal has tapped into his DEA, so he's able to see people auras. He's able to access other galaxies and realms of existence while still being here in the flesh because he's tapped into his DEA. To the point where if he don't know how to do something, he gonna learn. See what I'm saying? Like quicker than the average person would. Is not tapped into their DEA. The CIA, the FBI, the government, mainstream America, mainstream media will never say Rashad Jamal is a fucking genius, which I am. They wouldn't give me that because they can't control me. They have no hand around my neck. But if I was a nigga they could dangle by the string, boy, the whole world would be renowned me for what I teach and bring. See what I'm saying? They do that with y'all. They rather y'all go work for their businesses than work and then use your DEA, your deoxyetheric acid, which is what you came here to do. So to hide the DEA, you know what they did? Because she's not with look, when she running like that in college, she ain't got to sit down with them elites yet. She was just in college. But when she trying to go to the Olympics, that's like trying to sign a record deal. If you an athlete, you try to go to the Olympics, you got to check in with them people. They don't give a fuck about your talent. You got to go check in with them people, man. Period. It ain't about your talent. Okay? So, she from Dallas. She come out of Dallas. You can tell she got some hood in her. But you can also tell she stand for something. She got pictures doing this. Shout out to Dallas. That's my third home. She got pictures doing this. And you don't see a lot of young guys her age doing this. Pay attention to what. So she already is aware she got something she stand for. They looking at her like, and the poster girl of the Olympics is Shelly Frazier Ann Price from Jamaica. She already sold her soul. So she would have smoked her. She would have smoked her in the Olympics. Sha'Carri Richardson would have smoked Shelly Ann Frazier Price from Jamaica. Feel me? They not going to let that happen because Shelly Ann Frazier Price, although she's Jamaican, she sold her soul, though. Ain't no chill out, bro. Nigga, you chill out. Get your bitch ass out of my university, nigga. Fuck you mean? Because I'm telling you a motherfucker from your country sold they soul. You talking about chill out, nigga. I ain't just say fuck Jamaica, nigga. I said a motherfucker from Jamaica sold out, nigga. Just like it's motherfuckers in America that sold out, nigga. If you was on live right now saying, man, Joe, it's a nigga in America sold out, nigga, I'm not going to throw no motherfucking American flag up and say chill out, bro. Nigga, I'm saying real shit. Shelly Ann Frazier Price sold her soul, nigga. And Sha'Carri Richardson haven't done it yet. So to prevent her from outrunning they poster girl, nigga, they motherfucking told her ass you can't race. And they created a narrative to let motherfuckers know her ass got high, so we ain't gonna let her ass run. Whole time her ass ain't getting high. Shorty ass focused on track. Where the fuck you think she at getting high? And she's scared though. She's a goddess who's scared. Ain't nobody gonna speak up for her. So she just running with the shit like, okay, well, what y'all want me to do? Because I really want to run. She just lost her mom and she want to run. And that's how they get us. Just like rappers want to get rich. That's how they get us all the time. And I was hoping she didn't sell her soul. But I already know Sha'Carri Richardson is finna sell her soul because they already came out with an article saying that she won't be able to run in the 100, but she will be able to run in the relay. The fact they're letting you run, period, let me know you went on ahead and converted because your ass want to run. And that's how we lose a lot of our beautiful souls like that, y'all, every time. With that allure of fame and that allure of national attention. Look, Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't know if you watch my videos. I don't know if nobody in your family do. But I hope somebody that know you watch my shit. A lot of people watch me. I hope somebody that, this channel has millions of views. I hope somebody that know you watch my shit and you can see this little part of the lecture, man. Like, you don't need no Olympics to validate you, shorty. You a goddess. You naturally gifted. They don't want to let you shine. Fuck them. Do like I did. Fuck them. Just stay running regular races then. You ain't got to go to the Olympics, smoke everything in the regular races. And then speak out against it. Go live. You got a platform. Look, y'all, real talk. Motherfuckers get down on me, Joe. Fuck all that taking, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me take responsibility and apologize, you know, for getting high. I like the fact you did that. That was still real, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I already know that there's certain individuals, you know how like a soul can know what they supposed to do, but if they don't have the right people around them, they can get, you know what I'm saying? And that's what she kind of got going. So I hope that you know, man, you don't need the Olympics to validate you. And like, so I tell you artists that like, stop thinking y'all need a label to validate y'all, Billboard. Nigga, just put your music out, man. Do it for you and your people, man. And that's what it is. Like, you don't gotta, you feel me, do that. And you also ain't gotta like use all your music to just try to tear the frequency down. Like, yeah, I know niggas dying in your hood. Rap about niggas dying in your hood. Shit, I will put that in my music too, because it's something I've experienced. And you got to tell a story. But every song shouldn't be about that. And it's a difference between talking about something you went through and trying to glorify it. Them two different things. Them two different things. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about the Chicago Richardson shit. We finna move into the main event, the Larry Hoover story, growth and development. Happy 7-4 day to all the guys that is in the university. You know what I'm saying? And happy 7-4 day to everybody with carbon in their skin. Because today, I'm finna tell y'all what Larry Hoover stood for, me being an actual outstanding member of the organization. Feel me? And that was given to me when I was in jail. Now technically I can retire because, you know, at 35 you can retire. I'm 34 in they time frame. Even though I'm not 34, I'm a timeless being. I'm just giving y'all a circumference of, you know what I'm saying? Like, me being a part of the organization, I was one of the people in the organization that I know niggas didn't know literature. Niggas never knew they lit. And I got ranked, I got so much position in the organization because I knew the literature. I knew about Larry Hoover's blueprint and what he stood for and what he was about. And I actually got out of jail and I embody that right now every day. I'm not out here killing nobody. I'm not out here selling drugs. I'm not out here tearing the community down. I'm actually out here building our community up every single day. Anybody I talk about, I talk about the people that's tearing our communities down, that's tearing the planet down with the frequency. You feel me? Like a lot of individuals, like I say, you know, a lot of people don't even know that he's a political prisoner, man. Larry Hoover is a political prisoner, you know what I'm saying? All right? And a lot of us have forgotten about political prisoners. So what is a political prisoner? All right? What's a political prisoner? A political prisoner is somebody that is locked up because they are against the government. They are against the system. And they have a lot of power. They have a lot of people behind them. So the government did like to call these people subversive. Subversive just means you against the system. So, you know, once they deem you subversive, what?
I'm looking for mom, but Zoe told me that mom said that all my cousin's silent.
She in the room.
Oh.
Did you go in the room? You couldn't have went in the room. Fuck, she ain't gonna do it. She jumped out the window. Fuck out of here. Kids crazy. Now, you ain't trying to look for mom. I told them they couldn't go outside today so they finished cleaning upstairs. Bro, what you just did, that's my daughter Lele. What you just did was came downstairs and trying to see if you could peek outside see what your little friends doing. You knew I was down here, but you knew I was teaching, so you thought I wasn't gonna be paying attention. That's what she just did. You know what you doing down here? I know y'all ain't finished cleaning up there. I don't even smell no fragrance in the area, so y'all can't be. You feel me? I'm looking for mom. How you looking for mom? Mom upstairs in the room. You just came from down upstairs. So why wouldn't you come out your room and go knock on mom's door? You know what I'm saying? You came right down the stairs. You're not looking for mom, because where did mom go? Well, she jumped out the window. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to out slick me, man. Like I feel me, like, come on, man. Man, go finish. Go finish doing what you was asked to do. Feel me? I let them do whatever they want to do, but then when it's time to clean, they always try to be slick. You know what I'm saying? I spoiled them. Spoil her, like, give her whatever she wants. She wants for nothing. Trying to sneak out. He teaching, he ain't gonna be paying attention. He be into it. She thinks she know me. I know Pops, he be into it. He ain't gonna know. I'm on your ass. I'm multitasking here. I gotta be a father to you, and I gotta be a father to my planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm multitasking here, nigga. All right, so we back talking about Larry Hoover, man. Okay. So, even when I titled like the lecture, like just keeping it real, I kind of double thought about it. I'm like, damn, do I even want to make a lecture about him? Because I don't want people to think like I'm being biased or like I'm trying to just glorify gang life or something. Because he's looked at as a gang leader by mainstream America because this is how he has been painted in the media. And the elites want him to be looked at as like that. He's not the only political prisoner. Jeff Ford, is many more of them, all right? But these political prisoners, these are people that had a real something they actually stood for, all right? To understand Larry Hoover, you got to understand the whole Larry Hoover, story. All I'm gonna do is we gonna look at this real quick. We're gonna tell you because look, I'm gonna show y'all what they said about him on Wikipedia, which is nothing really. You know what I'm saying? He just painted as a criminal on here. You feel me? So I just want y'all to see that real quick. Then I'm gonna move the fucking tablet, nigga. I come from this shit for real. I don't need no tablet, nigga, to speak about what's really going on when it come to this. When it come to this right here, you better know for real. So look, right? Let's see what they saying about Larry Hoover. Free the old man, political prisoner, man. All right? He was born November 30th, 1950, Jackson, Mississippi. He's 70 years old. He been locked up his whole life. It's a fact. Lele. Hold on. Hey, Lele. Yeah, Larry a god. They gonna find out today, though. Hey. Go to that window right there and let them know you still cleaning. You ain't gotta. Nah, y'all good. Go back up. Y'all good. Go back upstairs. They went back on the other side. Y'all good. They was knocking on the door. All right, so he aged 30. All right. He from Jackson, Mississippi. A lot of people think he from Chicago because Chicago is the headquarters of the GDs, which is the group he's responsible for. But he's not from Chicago. All right. And all real members know that as well. But Larry Hoover was born in Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guys in Mississippi, too. Shout out to the guys everywhere, though. But these some of his nicknames. King Larry. Children, Larry Bernard, Larry Hoover Jr., Tyree Hoover. All right? Criminal status. In prison at ADX Florence in Florence, Colorado. So let's click on this real quick so y'all can see where he at. All right? United States Penitentiary Administrative Maximum Facility. This is Florence, ADX. Okay? So ADX is where they send all of the harshest criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of your most famous, like Marilyn Manson. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most famous people you could think of that committed crimes are in ADX. Like, let me tell you something. I've been through the feds before when I was on federal extradition, right? I went through the feds. And you got levels in the feds, you know what I'm saying? You got camps. People that's in camps, that's like the lowest level. They ask, like, dude, they know what they want to do. They on their way home. But then you got max, people in the fed with max. You know, in them fed penitentiaries, they be serious. All right? All right? Now, like Big Muddy. No, that ain't Big Muddy. That's Big Bloody. What's that? Bloody something they call it. It's a federal prison. Motherfuckers stay down in there. They call it Bloody something. Big Muddy is the actual penitentiary in Illinois. But basically, like, some of the most famous criminals you could think of is at ADX. All right? ADX, you know what I'm saying? This is where they send the terrorists. Like, if the government was to try to come and lock me up, you know it would be federal. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll look at me and be like, he's subversive. He rebellious. He's declaring his sovereignty. You see what I'm saying? But what I want to say to America is this. You right, I am declaring my sovereignty from you bitches. This is my land. Why can't I declare my sovereignty from y'all? Didn't y'all say y'all did that with Great Britain? Why is it America that when black people and Latino people wake up and know who we is and we want to declare our sovereignty from y'all bitches and want our separation, Now all of a sudden, we can't do it. But in y'all American Revolution, y'all clearly said that y'all went to war with Great Britain for y'all independence because y'all wanted to be 13 sovereign states. It's funny how y'all be contradicting y'allself. If y'all gained y'all sovereignty from Britain, what's wrong? Why y'all can't understand our struggle? You see what I'm saying, y'all? That's why it's imperative to read history. That's why I showed y'all that early in the lecture. Feel me? Like, read history. These bitches are sit here and try to, oh, y'all trying to be sovereign citizens and y'all trying to be, you goddamn right we is. Then y'all do that? Y'all did the same shit, even though we know that war was really us now. We know who they was really fighting, but in y'all history books, y'all said y'all was fighting Britain. All right? So, ADX, however, is where they send motherfuckers they consider terrorists. A terrorist is anybody they consider a threat to the country. Larry Hoover is considered a terrorist. So that's why he's a political prisoner. Anybody that's fighting for right, like Tupac dead, Motolo Shakur, who fought in the black, like a lot of the people that was in the Black Panther parties that didn't get killed, they ass still locked up, y'all. Did y'all know that? A lot of y'all don't even know that. Did y'all know that a lot of those people that was fighting them wars in the 60s and of our people that was fighting in the 50s, 60s, they was a part of all them groups, Black Panthers and these different groups, militia groups that was fighting against the oppressors. If they didn't kill them, guess where they at right now? In jail, nigga. They locked up right now. Motolo Shakur is still locked up right now as a political prisoner. Assata Shakur, who's overseas in Cuba, is still deemed a political prisoner and is still #1 to this day on the FBI's most wanted list. Facts, like, that's why I always call the FBI and the CIA out. Like, man, I already know what it is. I'm waking my people up, so y'all gonna automatically feel like I'm a terrorist. So, fuck it. It is what it is with me. You see what I'm saying? Just know when y'all come, how I'm coming. It ain't gonna go like it went last time. Last time I came out with my hands up when y'all raided my shit. It ain't gonna go like that this time. That was when I believed that y'all was following the law. But when I found out that you bitches the same motherfuckers who y'all got running down on us with guns, the motherfuckers raping our kids and all that shit, y'all ain't got nothing coming from me but motherfucking death and destruction, boy. Y'all ain't got nothing coming from me but death and destruction, boy. I never honor a law, nigga. Fuck I look like, nigga. Real life, that type of energy with me. For real. But yeah, though, look, so ADX, right? This is what they want to send me to. This is what they want to send me, y'all. Like anybody that's fighting for what's right. So ADX is where they send out they terrorists. And this is the worst. This is where you don't want to be. That's how they cells look. 3x5. You know what I'm saying? We was in 6x9s in jail. They in 3x5s. You hear me, y'all? Look at they cell, bro. And they ass under the ground. Look at they cell. They sitting here all day. Solitary confinement. This is where Larry Hoover at. This how the cell look, y'all. Then he got 2 gates inside his cell in front of the door. Y'all see that? This how he been living for the last 40-something years. Larry Hoover. All because he had a vision, y'all. So now that y'all know where he at, all right, and how they been mistreating him too. They been getting down on him, though. Yeah, they been getting down on him dirty, though. Look what he convicted for. Murder, conspiracy, extortion, and continuing to engage in a criminal enterprise. Now, what's the criminal enterprise that they talking about he been engaging in? They talking about the gangster disciples. All right? So let's read real quick about Larry Hoover. As y'all can see, this what they saying about him. This how long his Wikipedia is. It ain't even that long. Y'all see it? They got the narrative painted about this black guy, what they want to be painted about him. Check him out. He's 70. They still won't let him out. That's how scared they is of him, because they know where his mind is at. You know what I'm saying? They don't fear him. They fear his mind. You feel me? Facts. All right? So check it out. Larry Hoover, born November 30th, 1950. Look how they label him, y'all. Look how they trying to tarnish his legacy. He died. That's his legacy that they didn't put on here. He's an American gang leader. First off, the Gangster Disciples is the only fucking organization that gets attacked like this, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying, don't y'all? Recently, they've been starting to do the Bloods. But let me tell y'all some real shit. Do you know that it was just like a bunch of GDs in Atlanta not too long ago? maybe back in like 2017, 2018. They were indicted. And they ain't even really do shit major. Like, they raided all the GDs in Atlanta, right? They indicted a lot of GDs in Atlanta. Big indictment. Feds, right? And you know when that story came out, you know what was crazy to me? I'm like, it's crazy because I could see if they was in Atlanta on some big meat shit, the GDs in Atlanta, that they indicted and locked up. You know what I'm saying? Free KK. You feel me? But they wasn't. They was just doing basic street shit. And they still came down on them GDs in Atlanta. Why? Whenever you say you GD, you're part of Larry Hoover. The elites already know Larry Hoover's vision because they got his blueprint. So they already thinking that just because you repping what Larry Hoover stood for, that your ass is, you know, you in Larry vision. The oppressor's not really peeping the game that most GDs are not in Larry Hoover's vision. They have no clue about the organization. All right? So they gonna live out the life they know. They gonna sell drugs, they gonna kill, they gonna do all that. They not thinking that when they say they GD and they go kill somebody, that the feds put that body on Larry Hoover. Honestly, Larry Hoover is literally doing 6 life sentences right now at ADX Florence. Majority of that is for what other motherfuckers did. Because he ain't do all that shit. He been locked up since 1973. Larry Hoover has been locked up since 1973. It's 2021, y'all. You do the math. Dude that's rich and famous, like the Lil Durk niggas, I always gotta say his name, y'all, because he the face. He said he the Chicago Jay-Z, and he is right now. So the Soul, Agent of Darkness, and he BD. He rapping, he make it known. So I'm not telling on the nigga. It's known he a BD. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You know how many niggas been dying since this BDGD war like hit social media? Like the BDGD war been going on in Chicago since the 80s. But it really just took off when Chief Keef blew up amongst the younger generation in Chicago on the South Side. All right? What y'all mean to say? Y'all can't hear it? My finger ain't on no mic. Yeah, y'all trolling. You can go outside. Take that jacket off. What'd I tell you about that? It's too hot for that jacket. Go put one of them your little shirts on or whatever you be having on and go outside and play with your friends. Okay. Take your little sister with you too. Alright. Alright, y'all good though? Alright, cool. Alright, so what I'm trying to point out is like Larry Hoover ain't do none of this shit, right? But since Chief Keef came out, right? Chief Keef came out, he's a BD too. Chief Keef came out and that ignited a whole, it sparked the war because the kids started rapping. The youth started rapping about these murders they was doing. So you know when you put the shit in the song, like before Chief Keef came out, like yeah, people died, whatever, yeah, that always happened, but nobody in Chicago was saying we were smoking on dead ops. You know how long people been killing each other in Chicago, and we never was that disrespectful. We ain't never be like, man, we smoking on people we killed or people that died. That was never us. Motherfucker died, they died. Got him, it's over with. Fuck them. You go on. But when Chief Keef came out, it was a different energy. And then you had another GD kid rapper named JoJo from Chicago that came out with a BDK song. And that only intensified the GDBD war. And that was 2012 we talking. So since 2012, you can officially say in a new era, the BDGD war reignited in 2012. And that's when that also ushered in what's now known as the drill scene in music and in Chicago. Yeah, they be up there drilling. Like, all that came with a certain sound. Okay? But I want you to notice something. Do you know how many motherfuckers died? Y'all just don't have a clue. You don't have a clue because you're not from Chicago. If you're from Chicago, you know what's going on. Do you know how many people didn't died, like, honestly, in the streets of Chicago since the BDGD war started in 2013? Like, literally, majority of the people that started that wave, they ass is dead or in jail. All right? Why am I mentioning this? Because you ain't gonna see Lil Durk and them niggas getting locked up and getting 6 life sentences and getting hit with every fucking body that got killed for what he rap on his songs, do you? Because he sold his soul. He working with them people. Y'all don't hear me though. Let me say that again. You know how much Lil Durk, because he's the biggest BD rapper. Thank you, babe. Then bragged about killing niggas. Every song is about killing a nigga. Do you know how many niggas got killed off his music? He inspiring it, instigating shit, steady dissing niggas dead homies. Shit, you know GD, I know GD's person that was gonna let shit go. And then Lil Durk will make a song and now folks and them, now they gotta go slide now. Just because he made the song and you dissing niggas and you all the way down here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Do you see? I'm making a point though. We know Durk the Clown and all that. That ain't why I'm mentioning his name. I'm drawing a comparison here. Okay? All right? Just listen. Well, I'm making a point here. The only murder that they ever said Larry Hoover did himself, and they never even say he did it. The only murder that Larry Hoover was tied to his name was when a 19-year-old kid named Pookie got killed in Chicago. February 26, 1973. Let's look at it. Y'all might not know that. For all of y'all thinking Larry Hoover's some murderer, nigga, he ain't murder nobody. Read what they say. Biography. On the evening of February 26, 1973, William Pookie Young, a 19-year-old neighborhood drug dealer, was abducted and later shot to death in an alley near 68th and Union in Chicago's Inglewood neighborhood. Okay? Y'all pay attention now. It gets interesting here. His killing was ordered by Hoover. So they didn't even say Larry Hoover did it. They said Larry Hoover got him killed. His killing was ordered by Hoover after his name was mentioned as one of 3 people accused of stealing drugs and money from the gang 5 days earlier. On March 16, 1973, Hoover, along with Young's killers, Black Disciple member Andrew Howard, this is why I'm trying to tell people why the BDs out there killing the GDs and vice versa. BDs and GDs ain't supposed to be at war. Once again, when y'all do that dumb shit, y'all make the organization look bad. That's the exact reason why Jeff Ford and Larry Hoover can't get the fuck out of jail right now. Because you got BDs and GDs killing each other. And GDs all over America robbing, stealing, killing motherfuckers, selling drugs. And they paint the narrative that since he's the leader of the organization, he the one making everybody do all this shit. When ain't not one GD member, including myself, ever talked to Larry Hoover, G. The average people that's GDs now, I don't care if he was old school, your ass ain't probably never met Larry Hoover. You got a few OGs. Hold on. You got OGs out here now that have met Larry Hoover and have been in jail with him all that. I'm not talking about them. The point I'm making is the average youth. I was born in 1986. I'm GD crazy. Growth and development. BGDN. That's what it is for me. Growth and development. That's what I stand for. That's GD. I ain't never met Larry Hoover. That man been in jail since 1973. I wasn't even here yet. That's the point I'm making. And even if you an OG, unless you was in jail with him or you really ran up under him, you probably never met him. And definitely if your ass 25, 21, you definitely ain't met him, heard him, and not know for a fact, you probably got certain few members that's still keeping up with him. Majority of them people ain't reaching out to Larry Hoover and keeping up with him and all that. You feel me? Because if they was, they'd be trying to help get the streets together then. They really, all right? They'd be trying to really push the real vision. Okay, he locked up. That'll stop other members from pushing the real vision, though. He locked up. Most members ain't pushing the real vision of unity and growing and developing. And when you say on the boss, that means brothers are the same struggle, nigga. On the boss, niggas. What's the boss? Nigga. Feel me? What's the boss? You feel me? Because in order for me to really put Larry Hoover's story in a function, I gotta go into that literature a little bit and what he stood for. That's the only way you're gonna find it at. You're not gonna find that shit on Wikipedia, nigga. On here, nigga, it clearly says Larry Hoover was locked up for ordering him and a BD supposed to got a 19-year-old killed. That's the murder that got Larry Hoover locked up. And he's supposed to get out in 95, and then they hit his ass with a RICO Act. Saying that he was the reason all the GDs was killing motherfuckers and everything they did, they basically tied it to Larry Hoover. They had wiretaps on him when he was in jail. I mean, none of this is on Wikipedia. This is what I know because I'm a real member, nigga. You ain't gonna find what that on Wikipedia. Matter of fact, let me close this now. I said what I had to say. He got 6 life sentences. He in ADX. I don't even want to put the laptop in front of me no more because I ain't even trying to play like that. I'm a real life member here. I don't need none of that shit in front of me to speak about the old man because I'm really in the vision when a lot of people that represent us is not. Niggas pose, niggas imposters. And they be in their 40s, 50s, way been here longer than me. Facts. Niggas ain't out here talking. Niggas ain't out here trying to grow and develop. Niggas ain't out here pushing the vision. None of that. Motherfuckers focus on theyself. You see what I'm saying? But that ain't what Larry Hoover stood for. You feel me? Like, in the beginning, before he even came up with GD, he was one of the original Black Peace Stones. Running with Jeff Ford, who was another political prisoner. But I'm not going to go too much into Jeff Ford because I got him coming up on another lecture of political prisoners. This lecture is strictly about Larry Hoover and growth and development. And I see some people commenting like, talk about this, talk about that. Look, with all due respect to you, stop saying dumb shit like that in my university, G. I decide what the lecture topic is for the day. If you feel like you don't want to join that lecture, just don't watch it. But don't come in this motherfucker and be like, hey, talk about this. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about this right now. That's going to be a lecture for a whole nother day and time. It's a time and place for everything. Today is 7-4 day, so we done talked about independence, and now we're going to talk about 7-4 as in this growth and development. And a political prisoner that the world needs to know who's a political prisoner who's being treated unfairly. It hasn't been treated unfairly since 1973. Fuck is you talking about? And all these fake ass little imposters out here claiming to throw these ranks up and they don't know what it means. Nigga, don't throw these guns up if you out here killing your own people. Don't throw these guns up if you out here selling drugs to the people, nigga. That's still killing your people, nigga. Now, if you did it before, you're supposed to let that shit go. Because, nigga, that's number 2 in Larry Hoover's vision. No drugs. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that, though? Y'all wouldn't even know that, though, because most of America don't know Larry Hoover's true vision. But the feds know because they got a copy of our blueprint, nigga. We don't do no stealing, no robbing, no lying, no cheating, no rape. That shit not 1 through 16, man. We got real life lessons in our literature, man. This shit is about really getting through life. This shit ain't got nothing to do with no gang banging, man. So when niggas sit there and throw these guns up and break their head off to the right and go rob motherfuckers and sell drugs and kill motherfuckers, you make it hard on Larry Hoover. And that's the reason why right now Larry Hoover is looked at as a gang leader, because you niggas don't know what this shit is about. I asked a nigga right now what this left fork mean. Each one of these points has a meaning. Do you know? And each one of these points on the right got a meaning. Do you know? Nigga, when we stand, that got a meaning. Do you know what that mean? Don't use no gang, nigga. We ain't never been no gang. We an organization that the government, COINTELPRO, coined as a gang to tear down the unity in the community, nigga. And they did this shit in the 60s. They attacked the gangster side, the growth and development. They attacked BDs, Vice Lord or leaders, Latin King leaders, Bloods, Crips, along with the Black, everybody. They took all the organizations down that was fighting against the oppressors, nigga. And then when they moved all the leaders out the way, they then put drugs in the community in the late 70s and 80s. And then once the drugs came to the community, now all the people that was GD or these different members or these organizations, leaders going out the way, still needed to make money. They start selling drugs. They didn't know it was going to kill their people like that. And then the people that started doing crack didn't know it was going to have the effect they had. It was just like an end thing. That's why I be telling y'all, like, all y'all that's sipping lean right now and popping perks and Xans, y'all going to be motherfucking crackheads in like 15 years, G. Y'all going to be Xan heads on the corner, shaking and shit, which lean. Like, I'm just being honest. That's how it was from crackhead. Like, everybody was doing it, and niggas ain't know that it was gonna have that effect. And then it hit in the 90s, and niggas, and then we grew up with crackheads, so we knew not to do it. So that's, but see, motherfuckers who started with the Xans, the leans, y'all gonna be Xan heads, X-head. I'm trying to help y'all out. You see how y'all laugh at these crackheads and these bums? That's gonna be that's you in 10 years, nigga. If you do pills and all that shit, I'm telling you, if you don't stop. I'm just gonna be a real OG, nigga. I ain't gonna never lie to you about nothing. All right, so when they ushered drugs into the community in the 80s, with no leadership, you kill the head, the body will fall. You know what I'm saying? All right, so they killed the head, now the body gonna fall. Now people selling drugs just for money. But once money start getting in the way, now gangs start warring with each other for the money, and that's where all your gang wars of that late 80s and 90s come from. That's when gang banging really started, nigga. Gang banging started in the 90s, nigga. Niggas wasn't gang banging in the 70s and the 80s like that. Mid 80s going into the 90s, especially 90s, and then the mainstream America, that's what they wanted anyway, so they promoted it with movies like Colors, with movies like South Central, with classic movies like Boys in the Hood, Juice. All that shit was to promote the gang lifestyle culture to my generation, which is why the fuck I grew up fanning shit down, wilding out in Chicago. And many more like myself. Until I remember who I was. Feel me? Who the real enemy is. That's why I tell all the gangs in America, like, it's time to unite. Like, nigga, y'all ain't gangs, y'all organizations. And if you look into your organization and what it was about, it started from a positive and it stood for something. Crips, community resistance and progress. Blood, meaning we protecting everything. They got the same blood we got as a Nunakais. Nigga, as black people, as Latino. Come on, man. GD, what GD mean? To grow and develop. Nah, we ain't no gangster disciples, nothing, nigga. We grow and develop. That's for everybody in life, nigga. That applies to everybody. BD, ain't no black disciple, nigga. BD's better development, Lil Durk. Why you misleading the multitude, nigga? That's why I don't like Lil Durk, y'all, because I'm a real GD, and he claimed to be a real BD, but he got all this influence, and he got BDs and GDs warring. More because of the shit he on, when he could easily stop that shit. When FBG Duck was trying to squash the BGD GD war in Chicago, even though he lost his brothers and homies to the shit, that was real growth and development, man. Happy Transcend, it's the Duck. That's real, man. That's why I don't fuck with Durk and them like that. It's like, fuck them whole R nigga, fuck that nigga. That's why I be like that, y'all. And then he be killing people around him and all that phony fake shit, that agent of darkness and keeping all the chaos going. But y'all go look up what's going on in Chicago. You see mamas out there crying and people out there hurt behind their kids getting killed. But guess what? What keep that violence going? The music, nigga. That's why I changed my music. That's why I said if you rap, nigga ain't nothing wrong with rapping. But how about when you talk about ops, you can still rap about ops. You can have your guns say fuck the ops, but let the ops be the cops. That's all I've been preaching. Let the ops be the cops. Nigga, you can rap BD, you can rap GD, you can be Vice Lord, you can be Stone, you can be King, you can be Crip, you can be Blood, whatever tribe you came from out them streets, rap it. And if you ain't come out them streets, don't rap that, be you. But I don't care if you came out the streets, I don't care if you went to college. At the end of the day, we all got the same genetics, and we got one opposition, and that's the elites, and they frontliners is the police. That's what we got to knock down. Them the frontliners, nigga. These police out here killing us, doing us dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. So I don't want to hear